Alright, I'm making CACIO e PEPE, and I'm going to do it with gnocchis, and these are my homemade gnocchis. So first we're going to put these in boiling water, and then pretty much as soon as they float is when they're done. And it doesn't take very long, maybe 5 minutes. Now I like to give them one easy little stir when they go in. Just make sure they're not all stuck together. The next thing you do, get your pan hot, and this happens to be hot. And then I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of fresh cracked black pepper. And then the other thing you do is need to make, the other part of this was just like the cheese sauce. So I put in total is about a cup of cheese. I'm going to put in about a half a cup. So now that the pan's hot, you want to toast this peppercorn up a little bit. And it just gives it another layer of flavor. Just give these a nice little toast. Now to make the cheese sauce, I get the cheese, a little bit of pasta water, and you just put a little bit of pasta water in, and then you give it a stir. And you want it to be almost like a paste, nice and smooth. Now I'm going to add a little more cheese into this. And the cheese is Lugatel. That's the brand we use and what we like. And this is kind of where you want it, where it's the cheese is melted and it'll spread easy. Maybe a little more water. It'll spread easy over top of the gnocchis. That's pretty much what you want it to look like. You always want to get a good cup of pasta water, and you just add a little bit of pasta water to the pepper now that it's been toasting. Kind of let that flavor get into that water there. And you can see the gnocchis are starting to come up. And I'll give them a little stir, just make sure they're not sticking to the bottom, because they can easily stick. As you can see, they were a little bit stuck, not much. So now during the pepper water, you want to add the cheese sauce and let the extra water boil off, which won't take but a couple minutes. Just give it a stir, get everything together, let them all marry and intermingle of flavoring. You can see the water kind of comes more like a cheese sauce. And they'll finish up cooking in here. And the cheese is salty enough that you really don't need to add salt because of it. Now I'm going to add a little more of the cheese right in the top here. Stir that in. And that's pretty much it. CACIO e PEPE. Now we'll plate this up. I'll put a little more black pepper on mine, and then a little bit more cheese on the top, and I'll show you that. All right, there it is finished. Looking amazing and going to taste amazing. Thanks for watching, and the ingredients are in the description.